the Mets of New York town. Oh, the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets, where do they go? To meet the Mets! Oh, they're hollering and cheering and they're jumping in their seats, where do they go? To meet the Mets! All the fans are true to the orange and blue, so hurry up and come on down, 'cause we got ourselves a ball club, the Mets of New York town. Give 'em a yell, give 'em a hand, and let 'em know you're rooting in the stand. Come on and meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the Mets of New York town, of New York town. Meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the Mets of New York town. Oh, the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets, where do they go? To meet the Mets! Oh, they're hollering and cheering and they're jumping in their seats, where do they go? To meet the Mets! All the fans are true to the orange and blue, so hurry up and come on down, 'cause we got ourselves a ball club, the Mets of New York town. Give 'em a yell, give 'em a hand, and let 'em know you're rooting in the stand. Come on and meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the Mets of New York town, of New York town. Meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the Mets of New York town. Oh, the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets, where do they go? To meet the Mets! Oh, they're hollering and cheering and they're jumping in their seats, where do they go? To meet the Mets! All the fans are true to the orange and blue, so hurry up and come on down, 'cause we got ourselves a ball club, the Mets of New York town. Give 'em a yell, give 'em a hand, and let 'em know you're rooting in the stand. Come on and meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side.
I'm having a little bit of Wi-Fi issues, and apparently I can't stream to X because I'm not premium enough. So we're going to roll with it anyway.
That's all right. We'll post the link after.
Yeah. So I've got James here. How are you today?
Awesome. No Mets game tonight, so stress me out. So
yeah. Oh well.
All right.
I was a little mad about it, but whatever.
I mean, it should have been handled a lot better and a lot sooner than they did.
Yeah.
I don't know if you read all the reports. Apparently, the Braves or the Mets pitched ideas, and the Braves were like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah. Oh well. This kind of stuff happens a lot.
Sure does.
Yeah. So, I'll get started. My first topic that I had was talking about the impact that Jose Iglesias and OMG had on the season.
Our 34-year-old journeyman Latin pop star that started in AAA.
And then
I love it. Obviously, OMG has taken over our fandom. I think it's in big part to my buddy J-Mac. Obviously, J-Mac, shout out. The OMG sign ignited things, man. It gave the team something to care about. The J-Mac just did the Meet at the Apple podcast, and he talked about the org. And I was the first person to text him because I knew he had the sign with him, and I texted him. I was like, "Dude, you're on your sign's on TV. It's in the dugout." And he was like, "What? Like, are they showing it?" And I was like, yeah, they are. And I sent him a picture, so he was pretty stoked. But yeah, Iglesias, man, just what a good attitude for a ball player, and just what a hustler, man. What a great ball player. It's super exciting to watch him. You're a little too young to remember, but he gives the energy that Joe McEwen gave Super Joe. Just a utility infielder that was just fun and good. But Iglesias has been a gift. We got him for essentially nothing, and he's been a gift.
Yeah. He started down in AAA, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I was at that game where he did his post-game concert, but performance.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was really nice that the Mets did that, and I think it was cool for the fans and obviously the team, all of his teammates joining him on the field. Cool. We have a really fun team. It's been a while since we've spoken, and we were, I think, kind of at the halfway point the last time we did a podcast, right?
Yeah.
So we had a lot up in the air, and a lot has changed.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been going great, and OMG caught fire. Even MLB tweeted it today.
Yeah.
Posted the lyrics to the song, little highlight video for Iglesias, and really cool.
Yeah, it's been really cool, and I'm really happy for J-Mac that he's gotten all this.
Yeah, he deserves
everything.
He's a hardworking dude, and it's really cool to see when the good ones get a win, man. J-Mac's been real since the day I've met him, and he's always been the homie. And I have 2 custom J-Mac pieces down here in the basement. I believe I was his first custom order, or one of the first custom orders.
Yeah.
And so I've been a supporter since day one, man.
Yep, I saw about that post.
Yeah, you and I spoke about it this weekend, but man, we have some great artists in this community. J-Mac, obviously, ton of notoriety. Athletes Logo, ton of notoriety. Mets Jr. doing the pins, which is such a super fun, super cool thing. Just giving pins free. What a great thing he's doing. And I don't know if you know, but Graphics Joker, he's an animator. He's incredible. He does like hand-drawn animations, and he's very, very talented. So just right away with just the 4 of those guys, we're in good hands.
Yeah. I said to you, this fan base has amazing artists.
Mm-hmm. It really does. It really does. And we're lucky that they're also so kind and just like cool people who don't get big heads. Like,
Yeah.
I actually texted J-Mac and I was like, I don't know, man, you might be too Hollywood for me. And he was like, don't ever effing say that to me ever again. So people don't let it go to their heads. It's awesome.
I had a comment. LFGM on him on.
What's up, Aaron?
So, yeah. I think all of that has played a pretty good role into seems like mostly the second half of the season, but there was part of the first half.
Hey, we had a bad month. May was a bad month. Everything else was pretty good, man.
Yeah. I feel like after Subway Series, it really started to
like light up.
Yeah.
I've been telling everyone this next week is going to be one of the most stressful of my life. So be prepared for an irritable James or a very happy one. Let's see. There's a lot of factors at play, man. A lot of factors at play. So we'll see what the Padres do against the Dodgers. That's a big series. It could change the course of the entire wild card race. The Giants in Arizona. Braves have the Royals. The Royals are holding on. Like there's a lot at stake here, man. We have Milwaukee, who's already clinched. Are they gonna play their starters, or is it gonna be what are they gonna do? Who knows? We're also going to be seeing them possibly in the wild card round. So who knows if they want to tip their hand and play their same pitchers? We don't know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Are you at all worried about having to play a doubleheader on Monday and then possibly having to play the wild card on Tuesday?
Yes. Because who starts? Who starts game one of the wild? I mean, if you play your cards right and you do a bullpen game, the second game of the doubleheader, maybe Quintana can start, but Manaya's not going to be on full rest. Maybe he's ready after 4 days. I don't know. But yeah, and not only what isn't, it's not the worst thing in the world that, I mean, teams have done it, right? Playing a doubleheader into a game the next day, right? What sucks is for both the Mets and the Braves, they're potentially both wild card teams. So they're both going to be traveling that next day. Neither of them have home field advantage. So either one is going to be going to Milwaukee and one is going to San Diego or LA, however that shakes out. So it's really a embarrassing by MLB.
Boy. My Wi-Fi is really cutting out.
I see you're in and out.
I know. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to figure this out real quick.
In the meantime, while Mason's gone, I will let you all enjoy my cat. This is Luna. She wants attention right now, so she's getting it. A cute cat is always going to help podcasts. Right, Lunita? Right, my little kitty? Should I symbol you? No, you seem to be enjoying the scratches. Also, for anyone watching live or that will watch the link, tell me what this is from. Tell me what this jersey is. Tell me what it is, okay? I want to see the knowledge of our fan base or who watches this podcast. I will tell you this is a game used jersey that I had custom tailored to myself. So these were not for sale. So we can figure it out. I'd like to see if anyone could get that answer. But let's see. It's a rare one. I think we've worn it twice. This is from the first time we wore it. So let me know what it is and what the significance of it is. Mason's back.
I'm going to try and see if this Wi-Fi helps better.
No, it looks better already.
Okay.
You're
That's
in
good.
a lot clearer now.
So we have a hi kitty from my dad.
Yeah, she was hiding all day Sunday, so no one saw her.
Yeah.
I think I had her accidentally locked up in the room, I'll be honest with you. Thankfully, she has a litter box up there, so no harm, no foul.
Oops.
What's next on the agenda? I think was it Mendoza, Grimace? What do we have next?
So next was Grimace.
Hey, so for all you Mets fans out there, there is currently a pre-order for a Grimace Funko Pop. I refuse to pull the trigger until we make the playoffs. But when we make the playoffs, I will be getting that Grimace Funko Pop. And I don't know, J-Mac or somebody, you're going to have to make a Mets hat for him, preferably next. So, yeah, Grimace. Grimace is coming. Grimace is coming down the line. No, I mean, like, hey, being a Mets fan is super cool. We do this goofy stuff. It's really fun.
Yeah.
We have installed for Grimace. Like, who knows if that'll be there next season, but they painted one of the seats purple and put a little Grimace plaque, and it's awesome. And, like, it unites the fan base. And then you have people like Giraffe Neck Mark that's like, I don't care about Grimace. Shut up, dude. Baseball's supposed to be fun. It is entertainment at the end of the day, right? Like, why do we have to like have this like weird old guard of like, no, sports are serious? No, it's 26 playing a childhood game, getting paid millions upon millions of dollars while we all pay to go see them. Let's have some fun with it.
Yep, might as well.
Right? I think so too. I embrace Grimace. I think I'm not going to get a Grimace jersey. Yeah, Eric. It's so cool. But another fantastic artist, tattooer Pon, Pon. He was on the show Ink Master. He's tattooing out of Queens, and he has been doing a ton of Mets work. He actually just did J-Max OMG tattoo on his arm. He has a bunch of Grimace flash, and if the Mets make the postseason, I will be getting a Grimace tattoo. So that will happen.
I've said to my parents that if the Mets make the playoffs, I will be dressing up as Grimace for Halloween with a Mets jersey on and a Mets hat.
Yes, Grimace costumes are gonna sell out, and I love it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I really don't know if Grimace played a part in the turnaround that this was, but
hey, the timing is there.
For real. Yep. So Grimace, the purple monster that has just he has his own seat now.
What an icon.
Yeah. Anyway, so hats off to Grimace. And yes, this is very true. 53-31 record since the Grimace first pitch.
Yep.
Which is wild.
That's a pretty great record. That's over 100 games. Won over a full season.
McDonald's got to be making a lot of money off this. Yeah. So anyway, Grimace. I have him in the bottom corner of the screen.
I know you do. I love him. He's hanging out with me. Right down there.
Yep. So next thing was full season. Oh,
yeah, I'm definitely getting Grimace. Yeah. If the Mets make the playoffs, I'm getting a Grimace tattoo. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I told him that, and he didn't believe me.
Oh no, it's definitely happening. 100%.
There you go. It's coming from him.
Yeah, Pon made a design of Grimace holding J-Max OMG sign, so that will be what I get tattooed on me. Yeah.
And I will dress up for Halloween.
That's good.
A Grimace costume, Mets jersey, and a Mets hat.
I love it.
So anyway, we talked a lot about thoughts on the season, but do you have any other thoughts? I mean, the team started 0-5. I quote Gary Cohen. It feels like rock bottom, opening day, a loss.
Listen, this season is some of the most fun I've ever had as a Mets fan. And I have been a Mets fan for 28 years or so. So this is some of the most fun I've had. And like, it's very evident my basement is orange and blue. My child is named after Shea Stadium. Like, there's a lot of evidence to my fandom, and to say that this is one of the most fun years I've had is pretty crazy. Over the last few years, whether it be through Mets Twitter or JMac or the interactions we have at the stadiums, I've made friends in the community, and it's just been awesome. And to see a winning product on the field in a year that none of us expected much is pretty cool, man. If you listen to us at the beginning of the season, you're very optimistic. I'm kind of optimistic. And I'm an optimist 99% of the time, but it's great to have a winning product on the field and just seeing them have fun, man. Guys have fun, and like spark plugs like Acuna coming up, and Iglesias coming out of nowhere, and Tyrone Taylor and Bader contributing defensively. Like, there's just so many factors at play that have made this team fun. I think this is the most emotion we've seen out of Nimmo his entire career. It's just awesome, man. It's just a good time. Just a good time. So this season has been however it ends, right? Obviously we're expecting some good here. But however it ends, I can very much say that this season has been one of the most fun as a Met fan. In Stearns we trust. Dude. You know what? There was a lot of talk, a lot of hate about David Stearns. He's bottom. He's barrel fishing, blah, blah, blah. He's got Cohen money now, and he's still doing this. Eat your words. There have been very few bad David Stern moves, and he corrected them. You don't see them on the team anymore. So, man, David Stearns is exactly what he was advertised. And we have like $200 million coming off the books this offseason. So let's see what the hell happens with that too. There's a lot of money coming off. So we have some real wiggle room here. I think Ryan Clifford will be up next year. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. More than 100. He has Ryan Clifford. I mean, like, just some of the moves that he made were just, you wouldn't even think of them. Like, you wouldn't even, and he's just done it. Great. Hey, Aaron, good job. Thanks for giving us the topic.
I think with talking about Stearns, we should go into Mendoza.
Manager of the year.
Yeah, he should be.
Either him or the Brewers, but man, Mendoza took a group of ragtag dudes and turned them into a winning team after a year of disappointment. So we have almost a 90-win team, and Mendoza's managed the bullpen really well and let guys play, and Vientos got a full starter's job, and Acuna's up and playing every day. It's great to see. Yeah, I really think Manager of the Year is in the realm.
I really, since the beginning and since his first press conference, I really liked him. And I think I like him even more.
Me too.
I said a 92-win season. It's coming pretty close.
What did I say? I don't remember.
I think you said 89-90.
I might hit the nail on the head. I think I said 87. I think I said 87.
I don't know.
It might be right there.
We
got to listen back. We got to check that one out. But Mendoza's been awesome. He's energetic. He knows what the guys need. He talks to the guys. He doesn't pull punches in press conferences. Do I love the way he's handled the Lindor injury? No, but that's probably higher ups telling him, hey, don't say much. So, but
unfortunately.
Great.
But of course, Lindor came back into the lineup around 3, today. Released it around 3 o'clock, and then around 5 o'clock we got the postponed to Monday.
Monday. Well, listen, 2 more days of rest for Lindor is not a bad thing, my friend.
Yeah. I'm also thinking right now, a product of the Yankees organization.
Mendoza, he's saying. He is. He is. You can't say he's not. He is. He was in that station for a very long time. And
but that also brings
it's ours
me
now.
to Yeah.
Ours now.
That also brings me to Luis Severino, which I really believed in at the start of the season, and I think he's delivered pretty well.
Yeah, except last night.
Yeah.
But no, he's been great.
He got a complete game.
Yeah, he's been awesome. He has been more than what is advertised. His this is the most innings he's pitched. He looks good. He looks confident. Last night, the one-off. You could have a bad game, and that's okay. But like he said, we just got to be better tomorrow, and that's the attitude we want to see. Don't sulk the loss. Just we got to be better tomorrow, and we're gonna be better tomorrow.
Yep.
But yeah, he's been awesome. I hope our rotation looks similar next year. Obviously, there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
I think Manaya has been stud, an absolute dream. That man, there is no way he's opting into his contract. So he's gonna get some money over the next couple of years, and good for him.
I have his locker tag.
That's
awesome. That game.
I met him in San Diego, and we had a cool conversation, and he signed a ball for me, and you could tell the people in San Diego loved him too. It was cool to see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So going into this Milwaukee series, what are you thinking?
I just think there's so many factors at play that we don't know, man. Like, first off, let's hope they get there. We're flying through a hurricane, so hopefully know a window or whatever it is. But like I said, Milwaukee already clinched. We don't know if they're going to play their starters. We don't know if they're going to tip their hand because they might have the Mets in the first round of the wild card. We don't know. We don't know, man. And I mean, obviously, every baseball team treats every game with importance, but when you clinch, you could kind of rest your starters for the postseason. And if they think they're going to have a big run, then they might do that, or they might say, "Let's give the Mets our all," so they could see what we're made of for the wild card series.
Yeah.
So
I find it interesting how we faced Milwaukee for opening day, and now we're facing them for basically closing.
Yeah, and it's a pivotal series. And the good thing for us is we have 2 days of rest, man. We got our bullpen's going to be completely rested and healthy. Lindor should be back to pretty much normal by then. He could get something done. There's a lot of good factors at play for us.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm excited. I'm nervous, but if I wasn't nervous, that would mean I didn't care. So I'll be watching with bated breath the entire series.
Yep. I think it'll be a good series. I feel like for some reason it's going to be a long one, but I think the Mets can come out with 2.
I'd say 2 out of 3 at least. I'm hoping for more. I also want to see how the Mets play with their rotation, because we might get a spot start. We might get a bullpen game just to keep the starters healthy for the Atlanta game.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's so many moving parts with the Dodgers and Padres series, with the Arizona series, with the Braves and the Royals. There's so many moving parts. So it's all at play, man. Until we clinch, we can't say anything.
Yeah.
And I believe our number with Arizona went down to 4 because we hold the tiebreaker over them. Or if they lose today, it's down to 4. So we have some room, but we just got to get it done. They got to execute. This can't be 2022.
Yep. Yeah.
I was at that first wild card game in 2022. They got it.
Yeah. So, anyway, I think it'll be a good series. Hopefully, it ends in. Could we clinch?
Yeah.
Hopefully, it ends in that.
Yeah, there's many ways we could clinch, depending on, again, Arizona losses, Braves losses, and our wins. But yes, we have very much the ability to clinch in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
That's why the press release for the doubleheader essentially says, like, if this has no implications, then it's not going to get played.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways that we could clinch, and there's a lot of ways that, like, things can change completely for the Braves. So we'll see.
Yep. So hopefully it ends with a clinching, and hopefully we'll see another postseason.
We also might not have to see Chris Sale now, because he's probably going to pitch on Friday against the Royals.
Oh yeah,
ready for Monday, unless he's
Yep. Hopefully, that game last night was ugly, but that wasn't Chris Sale. That was
it was Schwellenbach.
Yeah.
But we also just played an ugly game. I think the guys were tired. It was a flat game. But that's, again, it's okay. It's one game. We're fine.
Yep. Yeah. All good. We'll go in real quick to postseason thoughts. Obviously, Philly's got the NL East, unfortunately. Was that 13 years?
Since 2011, I believe. So, yeah, 13 years.
Yeah. 13 years.
Hey, Philly's a team to be reckoned with, man. Best record in baseball right now, I believe.
Yep.
So, props to them. I can't stand them with all my heart. I don't need to go on another rant about how much I hate Philly. But I do. Everything about that city. But anyway, props to them. They're going to be tough. The playoff picture this year is crazy. Like, there's a lot of really good teams, man.
Yeah.
Even in the AL, the Yankees and the Orioles, man, like, the Orioles have fallen a little bit, but then now they're back to it. They clinched last night. The Yankees are great. Like, again, you have the Royals still in the thick of things. Also, it's really weird that the Braves, an NL team, are playing the Royals, an AL team, in the second to last, or the last series of the season, which would have been.
Yeah.
That's odd. We need a realignment. That's a whole other topic, but that'll go when we'll get a realignment whenever we get new teams, which is, I think, 2029.
Yeah. I also wanted to talk about real quick. Did you see Oakland Athletics owner John Fisher's letter to the fans? Because that was definitely AI written.
What a joke. Yeah. What an absolute joke.
Yep.
I don't want to cuss on here, but John Fisher's a piece of shit.
Yep.
He's a joke of an owner. MLB should be embarrassed for letting him own that team.
Yep.
Those fans in Oakland deserve so much better. They are faithful fans. If you watch the McGuire, Canseco, Henderson years of that team, even Dallas Braden and Chapman, and, like, the fans are there.
Yeah.
You're just not putting a winning product on the field. Your payroll is disgusting. You're in a decrepit building, and any plan for a new building has we don't want to do that. The city of Oakland approved a stadium, but then A's kept pushing back, or Fisher kept pushing back, saying, well, we want this, this, and this.
Yep.
Bullshit. He wanted the team in Vegas. They've been looking at Vegas since, I think, 2004.
Jeez.
Yes, it's been a very long time.
Goodness.
Fans in Oakland don't deserve that.
Yeah.
But it does say something about the city of Oakland that they lost the Golden State Warriors and the Raiders and now the A's. So, and that sucks because, again, the Raiders had a huge fan base.
Yeah.
The Warriors are a championship team. But man, what an absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
Those fans deserve better. And I know my thing is taking cup holders, but I saw fans ripping out literal seats.
Oh, yeah. I saw that post, and then they got stopped by the police.
Well, that seat had rot on the bottom of it. So how terrible is that?
Yeah. Obviously didn't take care of the stadium, didn't take care of the.
They don't own it. The A's don't own the stadium.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a disgrace. That's sad to see. But oh well. So they moved to Sacramento now, right?
Yeah, for 2 or 3 years, depending on how the Vegas stadium gets put along.
Ay, ay, ay.
Vegas will be a fun city for baseball, and I thought about they should have been an expansion team, but you
Yeah.
should have the A's there, man. And I really hope they're not called the A's.
Yep. They probably will be.
That's a spit in the face to Oakland fans.
Yeah. Hopefully they choose a different name, but I have a feeling John Fisher obviously does not care.
Garbage humor.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, back to what we were talking.
Anyway, back to the Mets.
Yeah.
Famous.
So postseason, it's still on. Unfortunately, these two games that were hopefully the clinching games were rescheduled for Monday, but they can clinch in Milwaukee, which I feel I don't want to say it's an easier team, but
they're pretty
not exactly a rival, and
right.
It's in a different stadium. I think they can clinch in Milwaukee, and then could they eliminate the Braves?
No.
No.
No, it would have to. There would have to be a couple of our magic number against the Braves are 5, so we could eliminate the Braves if they go 0-3 and we go 3-0.
Okay.
Essentially,
that's probably unlikely, but
I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah,
that would be a really bad downfall for the Braves, though.
That would be. Yep. So, what do you think if the Mets make it to the postseason? What do you think the outcome is?
World Series or bust, baby. If I'm being realistic, win the NLDS, lose in the CS.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are a hell of a team.
Yep.
The Dodgers are a hell of a team. But again, hey, if San Diego takes care of the Dodgers, they might be a wild card team. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep. I'm hoping not to have to face the Phillies at all, because I don't know if you know at all, but that stadium during October is wild.
Oh, I know. It's insane.
Even at my school, it's wild.
Yeah, you have to deal with that nonsense. It's funny that you have to deal with that, and I have to deal with all the Yankee fans growing up. So we're in similar boats there.
Yep. Oh, we got a Guardians fan.
Charles, go away. Go Guardians. Hey, you got a good team there in Cleveland.
Yeah, for real.
We gave you Andres Jimenez, and he's fantastic. You're welcome. But we have Francisco Lindor, perennial MVP. So that's okay. It's okay. But you can like your guards, even though they had to change their name because they were racist for many years. So that's all right.
And there's still one team like that.
Yeah, there is. The one that we hate.
I think the one that we just faced yesterday.
Yeah, it might be them doing a chop.
Yep.
The most racist thing in baseball.
Hey now, no, we welcome you, Guardians. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. At least Lindor owned the Yankees on the Guardians, and he still does.
He sure did.
And he still does.
Big home runs just happening all.
Yep. So I think that was our last topic. Was there anything you wanted to talk about specifically?
No, man. I just wanted to make sure we got a podcast in, a nice little half
Yep.
hour. Perfect. It's
Yeah.
exactly what we were going to do if the game was going on.
Yep.
It's like I said, I'm excited for the end of the season. I'm nervous in a
Yeah.
good way. It's an excited nervous. The
Yeah.
next 2 days off might be good for my mental health, though. Go into the weekend and get some games going.
Yeah.
My only thing that I wanted to do on Sunday was sit down and watch baseball, and that's still going to happen. And on Monday at work, I might be tuned into my computer the entire time. So let's see. Let's see what goes on. I don't know if I'm going to be very productive on Monday. If that's the case, let's see.
Yeah, I was hoping that these 2 games the Mets would win, but obviously it got rained out because I'm supposed to go onto Long Island on Saturday. I was gonna go to the team store, but it's looking like
you've got Fubo. You've got Fubo. Pull it up on your phone.
Yep.
Or I'll text you the SNY login if you need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I just want to say, let's go Mets.
Yep.
Again, shout out to J-Mac and Mets Junior and Athletes Logo and Pon and all the amazing artists that we have in this community.
Yep.
Shout out to Mets Twitter. You guys are insane, but so much fun.
Yep.
Shout out to Mark Gooden for still getting people with his shtick. It's awesome. I think it's hysterical. He tweeted that the Def Leppard concert was going to be at Truist Park on Monday, and there are so many people that believe him, and it is actually just hysterical at this point that is still happening. Also, hey, shout out to Mike Puma. You're a real one, dude.
So, obviously, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MSNLGM, and you can follow James at JamesEdward1931. And then this podcast is presented by SeatGeek, so you can use my SeatGeek code. It's MSNLGM, all capitals, at SeatGeek.com. You can save $20 off. We're getting into postseason, and a certain hockey team is starting their season soon. So
yeah, a nice red and black hockey team that plays in New Jersey is starting their season.
There's a certain team, blue and red team, who plays at the world's most famous arena, starting soon.
That arena won't exist in 5 years.
Oh my goodness! I hope it stays. That's a whole thing to talk on my Rangers podcast, which hopefully is coming soon. As soon as I figure out this Wi-Fi stuff, my sincere apologies about this Wi-Fi issues, but it looks like I have it figured out.
You did great.
And my dad comments, Rangers, no Devils.
I don't know about that. All right, guys, let's go Mets, and we'll talk again soon.
Yep. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
LFGM.
LFGM.
All right. Good night.